Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're going to be learning a new magic trick. That's a lie, but you already knew that because you clicked on this video. Today we're going to be reviewing yet another special pair of sneakers, but it's going to be a little different this time. Now, this isn't the most hyped up sneaker on the blogs. It's not the most expensive sneaker going for resale. In fact, this sneaker is the first release from a completely new brand.
Even though that brand is a part of Under Armour.
You've probably guessed it by now. I'm talking about the Curry brand Curry 8 Feel Good Flow. So if you weren't aware, Wardell Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors, basically our generation's Michael Jordan, has his own brand under Under Armour, similar to how Jordan has Jordan brand underneath Nike. And this, the Curry 8, is the first shoe releasing from the brand. This colorway is called the Feel Good Flow, and you can see kind of this rainbow pattern, a lot of colors thrown in there. It's actually inspired by the Manzanita Recreation Center that Steph and the Warriors had built in Oakland. This same colorful pattern is displayed on the backboards of the basketball court there. Very funky colorway, but honestly this is, in my opinion, the best colorway that they have so far.
Oh, that's a fine choice.
But forget about what I was about to say. I'm going to take you over the features of this shoe and we'll see what we think about this at the end. So the upper of the Curry 8 is mostly knit material. You can see that black knit extending all the way up to the ankle area where they have this sock-like ankle. You have somewhat of a traditional lacing system with the eyelets and somewhat of a neoprene material that's just glued over the knit. These colorful patterns on the side are somewhat of a synthetic leather that are placed on both the outside of the sneaker as well as the medial side. On the outside of the shoe, on that synthetic leather, you can see the new logo for Curry brand. You can view it in a few different ways. Of course, if you're familiar with playing basketball and knocking down a three-pointer, it is just that 3, like you're just letting people know that you made a three-pointer. It's also an S and a C, which is his initials, Stephen Curry.
30.
Moving on to the back of the shoe, you have that pull tab on the heel, and just as its name, Curry. Right underneath that, you have that plastic plate, and it almost reminds me of like a Dragon Ball with those 5 stars there, but 3 of them are filled in because Steph was a 3-star recruit, which is really funny because now he's like the face of the NBA. He wasn't a 5-star recruit, wasn't highly touted going into college. At the top of that plastic plate, you can see it says, "I can do all things," which is something that Steph writes on all of his shoes, sometimes in marker. And then his initials, SC, his number 30. So the big thing with the Curry 8 is the sole on this sneaker. The sole and midsole are one structure using Under Armour's new flow technology. Now, if you let Under Armour tell the story, this sneaker is supposed to be the most grippy shoe that you can put on a basketball court. There's not supposed to be much sliding. You're just going to be able to plant on the hardwood and the shoe almost sticks to it. So from a basketball point of view, that all sounds great. This shoe should be perfect for playing on the basketball court. However, due to the construct of the sole here, I'm not too sure if Under Armour is going to be able to get this sole in different colors. Every model that I've seen thus far, I'm not sure if you guys have looked out and checked the other colorways, but it looks like they're all almost readily available and they all have a white sole. I don't know if this is something similar to what you have with like the Yeezy Quantums and the Yeezy 700 V3s where that sock liner piece is always black. I don't know if they just like can only have white soles on this. I think this would be a fine shoe to play basketball in. My one concern would be protection of the ankle. Of course, this has like that sock liner going around the ankle, which doesn't have too much protection for your ankle area. We just saw Steph Curry playing these for the first time in the preseason. And of course, Steph always plays in those huge ankle braces that kind of look like he's on house arrest. So I would imagine that you would still need some ankle protection when wearing the Curry 8s on the basketball court. It kind of reminds me of just a regular running shoe. It just looks like a runner. A lot of this material is knit, so it should be really breathable, and it's very lightweight. One of the lightest, or maybe the lightest shoe that I've ever held in my hand. And a big part of that is because of the flow material used for the sole. It doesn't really add much weight to the design of the sneaker. Some other aspects of the sole, of course, with this being the first Curry brand release, that Curry brand logo is a little more visible, but you do still have some Under Armour logos on this sneaker. Of course, it's right there on the medial side where you have the branding for flow. You also have it right there at the back on the sole area. You see that Under Armour logo. And then right there on the bottom of the sole, you have that black plate right in the middle, and you have another Under Armour logo. So we've gone over the aspects of the Curry brand and Under Armour Curry 8 Feel Good Flow. Now let's throw it on feet and see what it looks like.
In the day, I feel like time is running out. In the night, I'm too tired to leave the house. I pray that somebody can save me now. In a maze and there's no way for me to get out. They're coming for me, they're coming for me, they're coming for me. I know it. They're coming for me, they're coming for me, they're coming for me. I know it.
Alright, so after trying on the Curry 8 Feel Good Flow, I would have to say that this holds consistent. This is an extremely light shoe, whether it's in hand or on foot. The shoe is extremely breathable, and it is very grippy. You put it down on the floor and you try turning, there's a little bit of friction. In terms of sizing, I went with an 11, going true to size, and I think the fit is perfect. I would say go true to size with this shoe. If you do have a wider foot, I would say maybe try to go into a store and try these on. I don't think that they've sold out, so you can definitely go into like an Under Armour store or your local athletic sneaker store, and they should have a pair, and you can probably put these on and see whether you want to go up a half size or just stay true to size. So you may not know this, but this is actually my first pair of Curry sneakers. So I don't have many actual Currys to compare this to, but I do think this is a pretty good shoe for you to actually hoop in. Again, my only concern was just ankle protection. Take care of your ankles, guys. Put on some braces when you do lace up these shoes. Let me know in the comment section if you have already picked up a pair of the Curry 8s or if you plan to. One thing I will say about Under Armour that I'm very impressed with is the delivery time. Of course, the Curry 8s dropped on the Under Armour website just on Friday. I'm recording this on Sunday and I already have them in hand. So thank you so much, Under Armour. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you are going to lace these up and play in them. I'd also love to know what previous Curry model is your favorite shoe to play in. If you did make it to this point, in the comment section, comment Wardell. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your grandmother. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.